There's a place I go behind my eyes, where the sky is bold and the blue never lies. Clouds like kingdoms, quiet and wide, and I remember how it feels to glide. I tiptoe out past the tethered day, unhook my heart and float away, up where the noise can't follow me. Just wings and wind and sky to see. Oh, let me fly where the sparrows play, past cotton castles that drift all day. I've known that peace in some other time, and it calls me back like a nursery rhyme, a song I knew before I knew my name, a soul's old wish that still remains. The world below is heavy and loud, but up here I'm part of the cloud. No fences, no roads, no rules, no race, just sky enough to lose my place. Oh, let me fly where the sparrows play, past cotton castles that drift all day. I've known that peace in some other time. It calls me back like a nursery rhyme, a song I knew before I knew my name, a soul's old wish that still remains. Maybe I was born with wings unseen. Maybe flight is more than just a dream. There's something in me that remembers the height and aches for the hush of that bluest light. Maybe I was born with wings unseen. Maybe flight is more than just a dream. There's something in me that remembers the height and aches for the hush of that bluest light. Oh, let me fly where the sparrows play, past cotton castles that drift all day. I've known that peace in some other time. It calls me back like a nursery rhyme, a song I knew before I knew my name, a soul's old wish that still remains. There's a place above the noise and spin, where the sky begins and the clouds roll in, big and white like castle tall, with secret doors and waterfall halls. I look up and ache to go, where the winds are soft and the world's below, as if my soul's been there before, through some forgotten skyward door. I wanna fly like I remember how to fly up where the blue is endless high, where birds are songs with feathered wings and clouds are made of dreamy things. I wanna go, I wanna roam to some place that feels like home, far from the heavy hands of time, like I remember how to fly. The world below can weigh me down with ticking clocks and crooked crowns, but in my heart a sparrow sings of quiet skies and lighter things. Sometimes I close my eyes and feel the breeze against a wing that's real, like maybe once in some old dream I floated free on sky blue streams, like I remember how to fly. I wanna fly like I remember how to fly up where the blue is endless high, where birds are songs with feathered wings and clouds are made of dreamy things. I wanna go, I wanna roam to some place that feels like home, far from the heavy hands of time, like I remember how to fly. Not to run away, not quite escape, but to find the sky-shaped part of me, to live inside that secret shape of everything I'm meant to be. I wanna fly like I remember how to fly, where whispers drift and daydreams lie, with castles floating through the blue and nothing left I have to do. I'd just be me, and that'd be fine, like I remember how to fly. Sometimes I stare at the clouds and make big puffy ships on a silver lake. They sail so slow through the bluest blue, like they're calling me to come on too. I know it sounds a little wild, but I feel like I was once a cloud child, like I've danced on air with sparrow wings in a quiet sky where the angels sing. I wanna go where the sky is wide, where the clouds wear crowns and kingdoms hide, float away where the world can't find this restless heart and tattered mind. I wanna drift where the swallows fly and build my home in the open sky, with nothing but wind and wonder near. That's the life I long for, clear. The earth is loud and full of clocks, but I still dream outside the box. I close my eyes and there I am, riding thermals over land, like some old soul with feathers grown, finding her way back to her own, as if I knew this long ago, how to rise and where to go. I wanna go where the sky is wide, swallows fly, and build my home in the open sky, with nothing but wind and wonder near. That's the life I long for, clear. If you see me staring up too long, just know I'm humming a skybird song. It's not escape, it's something true, like the sky remembers me, and I remember too. I wanna go where the sky is wide, where the clouds wear crowns and kingdoms hide. Float away where the world can't chase, just me and the breeze in endless space. I wanna live where the wild winds sigh, in castles drifting through the sky, with nothing but sky thoughts floating by. That's the place my soul knows why. There's a stillness past the thunder, where the clouds are laid to rest, and the sky no longer heavy, wears the sunlight like a vest. I have ridden storms like stallions, through the dusk and through the climb, but above the cloud line, darling, there is only light and time. All the weight this world is given, like a coat too soaked to wear, falls away in whispered silence, when the wind forgets to care. Up where day is not divided, and the blue outlives the cry, I remember how to breathe again, just the soul and open sky. Above the cloud line, sorrow dies. No more fences, no more lies, where grief dissolves like melting rain, and all that's false is stripped away. Above the cloud line, I am free, and I recall what it can mean to simply be, to simply be. No signal fights to find me, no voices press their claim, just the hum of distant glory, and the sky that knows my name. Every time I rise above it, even on the blackest flight, I find that truth was never gone, just waiting in the light. Above the cloud line, peace is found, without a crown, without a sound, where time is slow and space is wide, and God no longer has to hide. Above the cloud line, I can see that love has always been holding me. I'll return to where the starlight still can burn, where souls lay down the weight they bear, and find the sky has always cared. Above the cloud line, there's a song that hums of where we all belong.
I lie on this warm stone, breeze in my hair, sparrows dancing on the weightless air. I dream of flying past the pain into a big blue sky that knows my name. Let me rise like a leaf on the breeze past the rooftops, above the trees where the sky is wide and oh so kind, where I can leave it all behind. Let me float where those swallows play, that big blue sky, it knows my name today. Clouds clean so white, drift slow and high. They whisper secrets as they slide by. A tug behind my heart begins, a teardrop born of the wild, the wind, the wings. I'm not made for fences, no, just skies that call, the wild winds that roam. Let me rise like a leaf on the breeze past the rooftops, way, way above the trees. Let me float where those swallows play, that big blue sky, it knows my name today. Yeah, that big blue sky, it knows my name today. The sky is deeper than the sea. It stretches on eternally, beyond the clouds, beyond the blue, beyond what any map can do. We walk beneath it every day, but rarely look or stop or stay. We live as if it's standing still while galaxies revolve and spin. The sky is living, the sky is wide, a breathing world we stand beside. It holds the stars, it sings with light, it bends around us every night. And when I look with soul, not eyes, I feel how vast the silenced flies. The stars that pierce the velvet dome, their light is old and far from home. By the time it brushes me, it's passed through time and memory. And what a thought, what sacred thrill, to know the heavens whisper still, that past and future meet above in one long day of endless love. The sky is deeper than the sea and holds a deeper mystery, with falling stars and things unknown that make me feel I'm not alone. The moon keeps watch, the planets roam, and still I find it feels like home. I've seen a plane drift wide and small, and wondered if they see it all. That hush above the clouds, the lift of knowing life's a passing gift. And when a light behaves off track, I wonder what looks back. The sky is deeper than we see, a vault of vast infinity. It holds the breath of God of stars, it cradles dreams and carries scars. And when I lift my gaze to it, I swear my soul begins to fit within the mystery. My soul sits.
The ancient clouds remind me still of water rising, falling, spilled, of tears we've cried, of rain we've drunk, of time before the world was sung. 1,000 lives, 1,000,000 names are held in drops, then loosed again. They drift across the sunlit dome, returning always back to home. Where do the clouds go when they roll away? To France or heaven, I couldn't say. They speak in shapes, in light and height, in gold at dawn, in storms at night. There's something more they try to show, and I don't know how I know, but I know, but I know, but I know I've seen them march in thunder's grip, tall towers rise in mighty ships, like kingdoms built of breath and sky, that vanish if you blink your eye. I've watched them rush like flocks of birds, with silent thoughts beyond all words. They flash, they fade, they shift, they burn, and still I wait for their return. Where do the clouds go when they roll away? To lands of light or far Bombay. They carry moods the wind can't speak, with cotton feet and thunder cheeks. They drift through dreams and rain below, and I don't know how I know, but I know, but I know, but I know. Up in the sky I've flown above, where every day is sun and love. No matter what the ground may show, above the clouds the blue still glows. They cleanse the air, they clear the mind, they leave the dust of dark behind. And after storms the silence sings of sacred sky-born reckoning. Where do the clouds go when they roll away? I've chased them all my life, I'd say. Their doorways, veils, and whisper roads to places only spirit knows. They move like thought, they float like soul, and I don't know how I know, but I know. Yes, I know, but I know. I booked a window seat just so I could see the way the clouds unfold like fields above the sea. Gate 23 was quiet, they called us row by row, and all I really wanted was to rise above below. The man beside me's reading, the girl behind me hums. I press my head against the glass and wait for what becomes. The engines start their whisper, the runway falls away, and something in me softens as the sky takes hold of day. Up above the cloud line, there's a different kind of peace, where the blue goes on forever and the noise begins to cease. You can't take your burdens with you, they fall like coins through cracks. And what I find up here is what the ground still lacks. I've chased 100 sunrises from 30,000 feet, where time forgets to measure and sorrow takes a seat. The storm looks soft from distance, the sky just folds it in, and for a while I'm timeless outside the weight of skin. There's nothing I must answer, no door I have to close. No one asks for anything, no one really knows. I'm drifting over countries with nothing I must prove, just hours in a soft cocoon with nowhere else to move. Up above the cloud line, there's a hush I understand, where God still paints in silence with his unseen steady hand. And every time I'm flying, I remember how to pray, not with words, just looking out at all that slips away. We start our slow descent, the clouds begin to thin, but something of that stillness remains beneath my skin. And though the wheels are touching and the city calls me in, I booked a window seat